If you have a scarcity mindset, then guess what? That's messing you up from making the money that you want to make. Now, in this video, I'm going to tell you why that's happening to you. And then I'm going to show you some ways to be able to eliminate, that scarcity mindset when it comes to taking opportunities, when it comes to investing in yourself. Let's talk about it. Let me show you how to make money online like this. Now, if you want to make your first $500 online, and I'm going to show you for absolutely free, click the link in the description and I'll show you how to make your first $500 online while you sleep, even if you just started today. I'll see you. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Let me know where you're from, what city, what state. Now, I have notes over here on the side, but I understand having a scarcity mindset. I can't sit here and say that, I'm fully cured from even having a scarcity mindset. In fact, I believe that eliminating your scarcity mindset is something that's going to take work, and it's really going to take a lot of effort on your part and this is a big if you want to stop missing opportunities. Now, I say in a lot of my videos, right? POUR, the acronym for POUR is passing over opportunities repeatedly. How many times do you see an opportunity and pass over it, and you make all of these excuses, but the root cause of it is you're scared. You're scared, right? Well, let's talk about that, right? The reason you're scared is because, one, past experiences. You got to understand that a lot of the things that you are like, it's so crazy how I used to let my past experiences affect my right now and my future. Everything that I know up to this point of my life led me to where I am right now in my life. I can't even think that everything that I know currently that got me here to my life is going to be the same things that I need to know in order to get to the next level of my life. If I think that, I'm crazy. Like, literally. You got to understand, that job that you have, the money that you're making, the house you live in, the car that you're driving, the clothes that you wear. Everything is based on what you know up to this point. So it's really, really, really important that the focus is to learn what you don't know, because what you know has gotten you to where you are now. And that sucks because it becomes an anchor. You see an opportunity. I know people that have never been scammed, don't even know what a scam really is, right? And scam acronym is actually, scared. Wait, what is a scam acronym? Still confused about money, right? So understand that when you're calling something a scam, that means that you're confused about money, Now, past experiences. This is the root cause of why you pass over opportunities repeatedly, because of things that happened in the past. And you gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. Because if you don't let that go, understand that it's not only affecting you. Understand this. When you always focus on past experiences and that stops you from current or future opportunities, you got to understand that you talk a certain way. You move a certain way. You act a certain way. Now, if you have kids, this is super, super dangerous because they watch how we talk, how we live, and how we act. And you know what happens, and what's really, really messed up is how you think and how you move is 9 times out of 10 how your kids are going to think and how they're going to move when they get older. So when you think about this, like when you just sit down and you think about this, you really can't afford to have a scarcity mindset, because you're not the only person that's being affected by your scarcity mindset. Others around you are heavily infected by your scarcity mindset. Now, don't worry. I'm going to show you how to get rid of it. Now, next, and this is a big one, and this is one that I've struggled with also. In fact, everything that I talk about on my channel, I struggle with these things, and some of them I'm still struggling with. I'm never going to sit before you and act like I got it all together, because I don't. I don't. You know, working on yourself and changing yourself is a lifelong journey. You know, I don't think I'll ever master it 100%, but I can share my experience. I can share my experience. Now, next, social comparison. This has a lot to do with why you have that scarcity mindset, because you spend too much time comparing yourself to other people. Let me show you how this messed me up. I would go on Instagram and I would see people that looked more successful than me, meaning they have the cars, they have the money, they have the lifestyle that I wanted. And I would instantly look at that and I would go into a mode where I sit back and I say, man, I'll never be able to live like that. You know, I'll never be able to accomplish the things that I see them accomplishing. Now, here's the crazy thing about social media, right? Nobody really posts what's really going on in their life on social media. Everybody only posts the happy moments. So you are judging your life based on what a clown is posting, and he's only posting the high moments. He's not posting, you know, losing his car. He's not posting getting repoed. He's not posting getting his lights cut off. He's not posting overdrawn bank accounts. People don't post that stuff, but that's the real. That's the real. So why is that something that you shouldn't compare yourself to nobody else but you? And here's why. Because you are on your journey. You are you. And you can never be nobody else. You're not your mother. You're not your father. You're not your brother. You're not your sister. And you're definitely not nobody else on social media. You can only be you. But I hear you. You know, it gets difficult sometimes when you see the way, or you see the way you think other people are living, and then it makes you look at your own situation like you're not doing anything. And in some cases, a lot of you watching this video, you're probably not doing anything. You're probably not investing. You're probably not moving forward at all. A lot of you set goals in January and have already quit. Already quit. So you got to think, man. Social comparison, it's real. Now, next, fear of the unknown. Fear of the unknown. Now, this is normal. You know, this is normal. This is not, you know, if you know, we all fear, you know, have a fear of the unknown, right? And there's no real way to get over that except for getting over it. There's no other way, you know, because here's the thing, right? We only say we have the fear of unknown when it comes to us having to do something that makes us uncomfortable. When it comes time to investing in yourself, oh, that's uncomfortable. I don't know if that's going to work for me. Let me move. Fear of the unknown, right? But let me look. Think about this. When you get on the airplane, do you know the pilot's name? No. When you get in a car, do you know if the tires will fall off? No. When you sit on a chair, do you look back at the chair to make sure that the legs are strong enough before you sit down? No. So you see how retarded the fear of unknown is? It's a thought. It's a mentality. It's a feeling. You're letting your fear of the unknown stop you from moving forward in your life. And like I said recently, you're not the only one that's being hurt by that. You're not the only person that's being hurt by that. But if you don't know who the pilot is when you're flying a plane, how can you be scared to move forward with something just because you don't know what's going to happen? And all that happens when you're in that position is you don't trust yourself. And when you don't trust yourself, you'll never make a move if you don't trust yourself. You see, when it comes time for me to invest in myself, I don't even have the fear of unknown. Why? Because I trust myself. I know that I'm going to do the work. I know I'm going to do what it takes. It's so funny, people walking around talking about how people that sell courses are scammers. How? How? If you don't know how to do something and somebody has a guide teaching you how to do it, how is that a scam? And more importantly, if other people are watching that same information and their lives are changing, why is yours not changing? So you got to understand all of these barriers and all of these limits, we put it on ourselves. We put it on ourselves. But, and this is deeper, it also has a lot to do with the people we spend the most time with, our families. If you grew up around a mother, a father, a grandmother, or any family member that always talked about how broke they were and how, every opportunity is a scam and how they'll never invest in themselves and how they'll never move forward or they'll never get out of low income housing, you're going to be the same way unless you work on that. The craziest thing going on right now is Trump is getting rid of Section 8. Trump is getting rid of all of this stuff out here that people have been taking advantage of. Now, granted, I know that there's people out here that might need these things, but there are even more people out here that are fully capable of working, but they are too damn lazy to get up and work because they want someone to take care of them. That's a mindset. That's a mentality. But that mentality is hurting you. It's hurting you, and it's hurting everyone else around you. I don't give a damn what Trump does. Why? Because I'm in control of my economy. I don't care what happens in this economy. I don't care what Trump does. What Trump does in office does not affect, well, it affects me, but it doesn't affect me. What I do affects me, but what I don't do also affects me. And when you think about it like that, man, you're not going to sit and engage in these conversations about Trump. Who cares about Trump? I'm not worried about what he's doing. And this is my opinion, and a lot of people may not agree with me, but I'm not looking for anyone to agree with me. I think it's a beautiful thing to remove people from what they're comfortable with. That's a beautiful thing to me. Because there are too many people that are sitting at home not wanting to do anything. And now you're nervous because you're forced to do something. And that's not just black people. That's all races of people. I know all races of people that are on Section 8. It's not just black people. People love to throw that out there. Oh, it's just black people taking. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's every race of people taking advantage of that. Now, next, negative self-talk. Now, negative self-talk, that's usually inherited. All of these things feed your negative self-talk. Past experiences, social comparison, fear of the unknown, all of that feeds your negative talk. But it also has a lot to do with what you listen to, what you program yourself with, the conversations you're having, the people you're around. You don't understand that you making more money has a lot to do with everything that you do or you don't do in your life. And that's what's stopping you. That's what's stopping you. Now, let's talk about how to get over this scarcity mindset. One thing. Practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. Now, I know on the surface, when you hear that, you're like, oh, here we go. Gratitude, gratitude. Like, how can I be thankful for something when everything around me is going bad? Listen, if you woke up this morning and you're able to have eyes to watch this video, be grateful. If you can go to your refrigerator and have something to drink and something to eat, be grateful. If you have clothes to wear, be grateful. If you have lights, if you have a car, if you have a couple dollars to buy something, be grateful. The reason so many people are in negative situations and negative mindsets and have scarcity mindset is because you're ungrateful. You're not grateful for the things that you have. You gotta, before you can get more, you gotta be grateful for the things that you have. Every morning when I wake up, I'm grateful. I say, God, thank you for blessing me to eat. Thank you for blessing me to walk. Thank you for blessing me to talk. Thank you for blessing me to have a mind. Thank you for blessing me to have a right mind. Thank you for blessing me to move my fingers. Thank you for my creativity. Thank you for the money that I do have. Thank you for the money that I don't have. Thank you for the opportunities. Thank you for my family. Thank you. Just thank you. We have every reason to be thankful. Every reason. Next, challenge your negative thoughts. You know, now this is probably where the real work is going to come in. You know, you have to become programmed where you feel the negative thoughts, you acknowledge that they are there, but you stop yourself and you change it as soon as you feel it. I have this thing now that I do, that whenever I feel negative thoughts coming on, I mean, because I feel them too, I'm human. But when I feel them coming on, I'll go in the mirror and I'll say, Kevin, shut the hell up. Shut up. It's crazy. Sometimes we're our own worst enemy. We can't listen to ourselves sometimes. I will tell myself to shut up in a moment. Now, I know from the outside looking in, that'll look crazy, but I'm telling myself to shut up because whatever thoughts I'm having, I'm not going to allow them to stop me. They're not strong enough to stop me. Nothing is strong enough to stop me. Now, last but not least, the reason a lot of you have a scarcity mindset is because you don't know how things work. You don't know how things work. You keep hearing, look, it's too many opportunities to make money out here for you to be in a situation where you can't make more money. It's too many opportunities, too many ways to make more money. Now, if you want to sell digital products, I have a free video below that you can go ahead, download, and you can watch the free video. And I'm going to show you exactly how I made $5,000 in a day, but I'm also going to show you exactly what I did and how you can make your first $500 online while you sleep. But it's your choice. It's not going to affect me either way, whether you do that or not. It's not. My business and everything is already set. Things are already moving and things are already working for me. I'm not worried about anything else. I'm literally now in this place now where I just want to help as many people as possible. Because I know some of the things that held me back are some of the same things that's holding you back. So, hey, click the links in the description if you're looking, man. At the end of the day, you're going to need a product to sell if you want to be able to make money online. I have digital products that are already done for you in the description also. Click the link in the description if you're looking. If not, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.